Already, there we are. Hello, we are here. We're here for the first of two games of tonight of the Canterbury Bulldogs away to the Cronulla Sharks. It should be a fairly interesting matchup. Just seeing if I can get this all lined up. Yeah, I guess that's good. So, yes, this will be the I believe this is the first time I'm doing the Cronulla Sharks. I did try to do a Bulldogs one a while ago for the Good Friday game, but the stream cut off halfway through. But hopefully, this will go all good. Hello, National Sports Loaded. Welcome, my friends. So, in terms of the predictions that have been put out in our Discord server, it is very, I would say, I think as far as only one person, I think it's out of 4 people that gave their predictions, only one has been mad enough to predict the Bulldogs winning. Oh, mad? Well, I don't think mad is the right word, but you know, he's got the feeling, betting man. I predict we lose by a lot. I think the Bulldogs will honestly put up a fight. I think Sharks by 12. But oh, hello, Dubs. How are you, my friends? So, but pretty much, it's going to be a very, very interesting matchup. So, the betting odds are very not in Canterbury's favour, because the Cronulla Sharks are currently $1.12 to the Bulldogs $6.50, which is, I think, almost exactly what the Panthers Knights one was on Thursday. So, you seen the protest from Arsenal fans today? Yes, I did. I saw it on Thogden's channel. He went there, and very, very good scenes, because coming from Stan Kroenke, it's kind of interesting because Stan Kroenke, because there was a thing with him in WWE, because Stan Kroenke used to be I don't know if he's used to or he still is the owner of the Denver Nuggets. But there was a thing where during the finals, basically, the Raw was Monday Night Raw was meant to be at Denver's arena. And basically, what happened was they were originally meant to be at the Denver Nuggets arena, but something happened and they couldn't. So the Staples Center was able to do it to them, and basically Vince just dragged Stan Kroenke and the Nuggets through the mud. So it's very interesting how Vince how Stan Kroenke has not exactly the best of experience from even, I think it was like 10 years ago as well. So yeah, very interesting. But I did hear about, apparently one of the fans did faceplant, so I do hope he is okay. They basically climbed up onto the roof of the ticket box office and they face planted, which hopefully he is okay. It's from the footage that Thogden did have. So got the stream up here. We got about 13 minutes before kickoff between the Cronulla Sharks and the Canterbury Bulldogs. So the current lineups at the moment, it was a bit weird last night with the Titans Rabbitohs game. Before I go into why it was weird, game of the season. Not even game of the season. I think genuinely, it is the best game of one of the best games of the last 10 years of rugby league in the regular season. So on here, so this is basically what I do. A bit of a behind the scenes. I basically write out the teams and their formations. But if you see with the Rabbitohs, there's like arrows all over the place, because originally Masters on paper said he was meant to be starting at centre, but he couldn't play. So he could play, but then Masters became the 18th man, which meant that Host would go onto the bench and Benji Marshall would start at centre, which was a really good choice because Benji Marshall had...
Can you please come up with this shit, sorry?
What?
Please come up with whatever page fucking contact shit now.
I don't know how to do it though.
I know how to turn it on, it's just not doing anything.
Have you turned the gas bottle on?
Oh.
So basically that was the thing. Arsenal fans always blame the coaches, but finally they realise the owners have stolen money from the club, so I hope when Kroenke leaves, Arsenal finally have enough money to be good again. Trent says, do you think there's a chance we can win? Sharks are 11th and their coach dramas, it could disrupt their game plan, hopefully. I think the Bulldogs can... I think the Bulldogs can win. It depends on if they will. Paul Tower says, Doggies might get a win today, and I honestly wouldn't be shocked if the Bulldogs do win. So from the lineups, I don't know if there's going to be any changes because there probably might be. So as was put out on NRL.com, as of last night, so this may come with a change. For the Cronulla Sharks, you got Kennedy at fullback, you got Tracy and Hiroti on the wings, you got Josh Dugan and Jesse Ramian in the centres, you got Moylan at 5'8" and Townsend at halfback. Then on the forwards, you got Woods, Brayley, and Hamlin Uele as the prop hooker prop. Wilton and Nikora on second row, and Rudolph as the lock. And on the subs, you got Magulius, Johnson, Williams, and Telekia. And the reserves are Trindle and Pele. So it'll be depending on which one of them will become the 18th man. We did beat him in the trial game at the start of the year too. That is very, very interesting. So it turns Johnson has... Okay, so Moylan is not playing. So Johnson becomes the new... is on 5'8" role.
You need to fucking help.
Well, I'm kind of...
I know you're doing something, but I need to fucking help.
Well, I'm kind of...
I know you're doing something, but I need to fucking help.
Well, I know you're doing something, but I'm doing something.
I know you're doing something. You said you were doing uni work.
Well, fuck off. It should be simple. You turn the gas bottle and make sure there's water in the drum.
Yeah.
Because there's a switch on on the shower thing. You should turn that on. Because there's a switch on the machine outside, and then there's a button on the actual shower. And if that's not on, then it doesn't go on.
It's turning your orbit. It's not going to hot water.
Well, I don't know how to do that for it. But just tell it to strength it out. So Johnson has returned from his Achilles injury, so Johnson is starting. So Moylan is not playing. So Johnson goes up to 5'8". Trindle is now on the bench, and Pele becomes the 18th man. Mr. McGillis moves, Talakia, and... So Bulldogs meaning... Just looking at the Bulldogs one now. Team Waddell, Deeds, Anton, Simifonu, Dory, and 25 is Waken as the 18th man. So pretty much it is unchanged here for the Bulldogs. There was a change, so it is now Johnson now playing at 5'8". So yeah, it's basically what that was all about. Basically, our bathroom's currently going through renovation, so basically we don't exactly have a working shower. So we have a camp one set outside. So it's kind of like it's like a gas bottle to get like hot water. So apparently my sister is having a shower. She can't get the hot water on, but I haven't been taught exactly how to do it. But anyways, so Moylan's not. I do find it a bit weird though how maybe has Moylan come down injured, or is he definitely not playing because he was definitely put on the fixtures, so it's going to be a bit dodgy to see what will happen. My battery doesn't need to be turned on. Just need to get a charger. So I've got the charger on now, so everything can go all good. Hello. Wait, what? What is that name? Horny African Tribesman. Hello there, my friend. Me too, but I said, do you think it'll be a good game? I think it will, depending. I just hope it doesn't really turn into like an absolute, absolute like whitewash, kind of like what that Para Brisbane game was last night. So hopefully it'll be all good. Because then you got the game also later on tonight. The North Queensland Cowboys up against the Canberra Raiders, which should be an interesting encounter as well. So Johnson, Trindle is on the bench. Pele is... So apparently Pele, who is the 18th man, basically who's on the bench. It is his debut. So it'd be very cool to see him get some play on the field. What else could there be? Oh, there is something that I did see. Did anybody see the picture of Blake Ferguson at the chucking his guts up? He apparently, I guess the humidity and the temperatures up there in Darwin really messed with him, because there's a picture of him viewing. Who have I got winning? If I was to select, I would probably say Cronulla. Be a bit of a safe bet, but then again, it wouldn't be surprising if Canterbury give a really good fight towards Cronulla. There's two Katoas. There is an S Katoa and a T Katoa. I think that's Tom Katoa. So there we go. Basically, we're underway. We've got 3 minutes to go. I'd assume, because it's been a trend of all of the games, there'll be an ANZAC ceremony before the match. And basically just... Who's your favourite porn star? Never heard... What's porn? Never heard of porn. I don't know what you're talking about. So Nestrata Jubilee Stadium, the Sharks and the Bulldogs. Is Shark Park under construction or something? I don't know what the commentator's on about. He said they lost on the siren to Newcastle, which is not true because it was like 2 minutes to go. Yeah, Ponga scored with like 2.5 minutes to go. It wasn't on the siren. Minty Rabbit, I was saying, I hope it's a good arm wrestle. I hope so as well. So 14, 16, 17, 18. Pele is the 18th man. Trudell's moved up, so Moylan is not playing. Be very, very interesting to see what Johnson can bring to this Sharks team, who have been described as the heartbreak team so far, because, which is kind of true. Like they played really well against the Knights last week. I just find they were very unlucky in terms of not being able to beat them. So it's apparently it's Johnson's first game since September last year. So because because apparently he's coming back from an Achilles injury, which is one of the worst on the worst end of the scales of injuries you can get in rugby league. I mean, obviously, like the top would be like neck and knee injuries. Because even when like you do your ACL, you could be out for like a year, but you'd never feel the same again. It's a very unfortunate injuries that can happen in this game. Okay, so there's that. Okay, that's interesting. So there's apparently reports that Rudolph from Cronulla is apparently going to the Bulldogs. I think Johnson will break the Doggies apart from here. Yeah, but both teams are meeting up. So Meany, Kotrick. What's the score, buddy? The game has not started. Fab Castro. So Shoop, not on. Suman and Fagai. So both teams walking out now to continue with the ANZAC procedure.
This is the real deal now. The Bulldogs really tested Cronulla that day. And Will Hopewadi, 6-year veteran here at Canterbury. And Chad Townsend, 9th and final season in the Shire before he heads off to the Tropics. So we will take it down to the field as we have the ANZAC commemorations. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, we ask that you please stand for our remembrance ceremony. The ode will be read by Cronulla RSL Sub-Branch President Corey Rinaldi. Corporal Curtis Wilcox will then perform the last post. That will be followed by a moment's silence and the rouse. They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them, lest we forget. Into Townsend. So Kennedy and Teague will.
Whoops, I'm 5 minutes behind. Okay, yep, you are right. I don't know why, but the stream was late, but there we are. Sorry about that. I don't know how that has happened, but we are, for some reason, 5 minutes behind. So, we're now live now. 3 minutes into the game. I did not know that was happening. My apologies. I love how it didn't even pop up. I'll try to take HC now. Cronulla now, third tackle on the 20-metre line. So fourth tackle here for Cronulla on their 30. That is Aaron Woods. Makes it to the 35. Last tackle here for Cronulla. And that is a kick there from Johnson. And the Bulldogs have picked it up here. That is Kotrick, who makes it to the 40 for the first tackle. Now that is Katoa. Katoa makes it to halfway on the for the second tackle. Now that is Allen. Now 40 metres away from the try line now, Canterbury on their third tackle. And that's number 13, that is Waddell, who's now 25 metres away from the try line now on the fourth tackle. Now Flanagan gives it off to Smith. And now 15 metres away now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. They go the short side. Goes to Hopewade. Hopewade still going here. And he's reached over and he's scored. And the Bulldogs are ahead. And Hopewade has scored. I do have to apologise for missing the first 3 minutes of the game. It was weird because when I loaded KO initially, it didn't say like, it just said, oh, this is the time. So, just like that, Hopewade has scored for the Bulldogs. And it's 4-0 with a kick to come. 5 minutes gone in this game.
What he sees there. It's been a long 6 weeks for him. And everyone else in the Bulldogs colours, but a great start here this afternoon.
So it is. There's Hopewade. It's his 45th try in his rugby league career. Or NRL career, out of 167 games.
67. Joined the club in 2016.
So now it's going to be a kick relatively from the sideline. Hello, Emma George. How are you going? Fabcast show of who is everyone picking? Predominantly from the Discord. I think it was predominantly like Cronulla. So Cole Flanagan now from the sideline. Did the Tigers and Manly already play? No, they play tomorrow at about 1. So here we go, Flanagan. So here we go, Flanagan now, relatively from the sideline to make it 6-0 to the Bulldogs. And the kick straight down the middle, smooth as you like, and it's 6-0 to the Bulldogs. 6.5 minutes gone. There's a pass from Flanagan straight to Hopewade, and Hopewade with the strength that definitely comes from his father. Absolute menace of a player he was back in the 90s. So Cronulla, could they be a little bit rattled here? And here's the kickoff here for Cronulla. Where are they playing? They are playing at is it Nostrada Jubilee? I think it's where the Dragons play, I think. There's the second hit up there for the Bulldogs. That is number 10, that is Thompson, who makes it to the 25. And that is Waddell, who makes it to the 35. Imagine Bulldogs smash the Sharks. That would be something. And that's number 11, that is Elliott. They've made some good meters at the moment. They're 45 now, and that is Big Papi. Dylan Napa makes a pass halfway. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. Oh, that's a big kick there by, I believe it was Flanagan, and it's been taken. And now that is Tracy. He's been past one tackle. He's gone through a gap here. He's past the 20, now the 30. He's got Avalero chasing him, and he gets brought down on the Cronulla 35 for the first tackle. That was a good run there by Tracy. And it's going to be a set restart anyways here. That is number 11, that is Nikora, who makes it to the 45 for the now first tackle. Now second tackle here for Cronulla, 40 metres away from the try line now. That is Woods. Makes it to the 35 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. Beside the moment, now here's Townsend. He gives it off to Wilton. Wilton with some good post-contact meters still going here. It's going to be another set restart here for Cronulla. And they're 20 metres away from the try line now. Now Townsend gives it off to Rudolph. And he gets held up 15 metres away from the try line now for the second tackle. Now they go down the right side. There's Flanagan over the... Townsend over the top. Wasn't Flanagan, sorry, he plays for the Bulldogs. And that is number 1. That is Kennedy. That's number 11. It's Decora, sorry. He gets held up. 5 minutes away from the try line now for the third tackle. Now Townsend Tries to go himself, but he gets held up as Rudolph gets blasted off from the line. So 4th tackle here. And it's a short pass now to Woods, and he gets held up again. Now last tackle. And here we are, Townsend. Gives it up to Johnson. And it's a grubber. Oh, it's a brilliant. And it's a grounding. It's a try to Cronulla. I'm trying to figure out who grounded it. I think they're going to try to review this to see if it was a double movement there. It was number 4. It was Jesse Ramian. They're going to check this. There was a grubber and he picks it up and he goes down, but he does reach over and score. They're going to check to see if this was a double movement. So Ramian picks up the ball just shy of the line. Moose. No, that's momentum. What? Are the 2 games tomorrow on TV, not the Roosters one? I am not too sure, actually. I might check at half time because I usually put up on the NRL.com. So apparently it is not a try. Emma George saying, I've been a Sharks supporter since the day I was born. I lived in Cronulla since too. If the Sharks lose, I'll start to support Penrith. To be completely honest, I don't think you're the only one who's currently done that. So it's going to be a penalty here for the Bulldogs. I personally felt like it was all momentum, but because his arm was on the ground, then he reached over. It is counted as a double movement, and the Bulldogs get out of that one. And it's a knock on here by the Bulldogs. So now 20 meters out. So now from their first tackle, they've knocked it on here. So that means that the Bulldogs, are they going to challenge this? So the Bulldogs are going to challenge it. So it's a knock on in a 2-for-1. I think they're going to call for a strip. So let's have a look. There was 2 players in the tackle. It was Woods and Hamiluele in the tackle. They're trying to see if there's enough proof to say that it was stripped. Because Woods has got his hand like around the ball area. It was number 10. It was Thompson who had the ball for the Bulldogs. Ooh. So the challenge is successful. It is a penalty to the Bulldogs again. That is a great challenge there by the Bulldogs. So it's another penalty. Emma George, my dad supports Penrith. That's fair enough. At least it's not like like my dad's sister's brother, father's dogs used to live within a kilometre radius. It says number 4. That is Allen, who takes the first hit up from the new set on the 45 now for the Bulldogs. And Dylan Napa. 45 metres away from the try line now from the second tackle. That's number 13. That is Waddell, who makes it to the 35. Oh, Thompson with a big charge there. Now 25 metres away from the try line now from the 4th tackle. And now they've gone short. They've got potential numbers on the side. They've got Allen here. Now he's 5 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. Apparently Kennedy from the Cronulla are injured. And there's a last tackle kick. It's reached over, and it's been picked up by Kotrick, and the Bulldogs have scored again. So it's a jump-up attempt by a Cronulla player, isn't able to hold on to it, and Kotrick gets an absolute gift from the air, catches it, and grounds it, so it's 10-0 to the Bulldogs with a kick to come. Avarillo with the kick. Who was it? It was number 3. It was Josh Dugan who tried to catch it but drops it into the hands of Kotrick. And Kotrick gets probably the easiest try he will ever score in rugby league. An absolute gem. Tomorrow is my mum's birthday, so I'm going to hand her a red flower because it is ANZAC Day. Oh, that's tomorrow. What's going on? So So 12 minutes gone, 10-0 with a kick to come. So the kick will be, it'll be a little bit closer, so it should potentially be 12-0 to the Bulldogs. Nick Kotrick with his 47 tries in his, this is his 100th game. Is it his 100th game? We said 100 NRL games, but does this one count? Not too sure. We'll say this lead is probably deserved. It's Kyle Flanagan now. 116 out of 151 goals in his NRL career. This to make it 12 points of a lead against Cronulla. Flanagan was around the same size for this one from the first kick, but it's going to be a little bit closer here. 20 metres out. He kicks it, and he nails it. It is 12-0 with 12.5 minutes gone. Grab test. I'm going to go on my Mario account. Oh, righto. And here to think, it took them a while to even score a point. There was a point, like 3 games where they didn't even score a point. But now, so who was it? Kennedy has gone down. That was from, Kennedy with a little bit of a head clash on his nose, but he's okay now. His nose is a little bit bloody, but he's okay because they gave him an on-field HIA. And there's the kickoff here. And now it's Dylan Napa who makes it to the 20 for the first tackle. And they go down the short side here. And that is number 12, that is Smith. And now the Bulldogs are just running really good meters. It's like the Sharks are a bit stunned at the moment. It's the third tackle. There's a run there by number 9, by Katoa. Right on halfway now. Fourth tackle. 45 minutes away from the try line now, the Bulldogs. It's number 13. That is Waddell, who is now 35 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle for the Bulldogs. And Avarillo with the kick up high. And it's been taken beautifully there by Hiroti on the 5. As that is Jesse Ramian, who makes it onto the 10 for the second tackle. Now the third tackle later on the 15, but it's a set restart anyway here for Cronulla. So there's a bit of luck going their way at the moment here for the Sharks because they desperately need it. As Kennedy has now left the field for Cronulla. As that is number 11, that is Nikora. He makes it to the 35 for the third tackle. And now that is number 11. No, that is Nikora. I think maybe Talakia who came on, the number 17. So the fourth tackle on their 45 now. There's number 8, that is Hamlin Uwale, who makes it onto halfway now. Last tackle here for Cronulla. And it's to Johnson. Bit of a high kick here. Oh, that's a brilliant take by Kotrick, but he's lost it. And Cronulla now has it. And Dugan tries to get an offload, still going, and it's Talakia who's now giving it off. They're 15 metres away now. They've got numbers all on their side now, Cronulla. Johnson gives it off to number 2, to Hiroti, and Cronulla have scored a very amazing try compared to the circumstances of what happened. Kotrick takes a brilliant catch one-on-one against Dugan, but then loses it, and it's Talakia who throws it back into play and passes it all the way, and Johnson controls the tempo, gives it off to Hiroti. And it's now 12 points to 4 against, with a kick to come for the Cronulla Sharks. Rudolph with the behind flick to Townsend, then gives it off to... It's a kick from Johnson. It was Kotrick versus Dugan. Kotrick takes it, but then goes up and then immediately loses it against to Flanagan. That was a bit crazy. What? Hang on. It's a captain's challenge here by the Bulldogs. The kick chase? I don't exactly know what they were trying to chase. I think they were trying to see if Dugan touched it before Koch's handed, which would mean it's a knock on. Yep, then he loses it.
He then loses possession forward. Looks like
Yeah.
it's coming down to the put down. Talakai picks it up.
Talakai stays in. Then past it to Dugan.
Contact is clear and the Cronulla Sharks remain in play. Plays live to this point. Rudolph finds
Now to Flanagan. Gives it a long ball to number 11, to Nakora, then to Johnson. Then Johnson runs, gives it off to Hiroti. Now they're going to check the grounding here. Oh! He's lost it! It was a knock-on. It was a great challenge there by the Bulldogs. It is no try. He's knocked it on from the grounding. What a brilliant challenge that was by the Bulldogs. So they are 2 from 2 from these challenges. Elliot, yeah, unfortunately I cannot show the game due to the NRL's copyright issues. I very much apologise.
Now, will they go back to the knock-on? Because that's a very long advantage if we're going all the way back to the original knock-on. Now it looks like a 20-metre tackle.
So it'll be a 20-minute restart here for the Bulldogs and a 7-tackle set. Very good challenges from the Bulldogs, and they get them, and they get the challenge back from the successful one. So that's very good. Bit of play there by the Bulldogs. So there's the first tackle here, and he's going to be held up on the Bulldogs 40. Could you screen record? I can't, unfortunately, because I would like to watch. Well, it's kind of. It's kind of hard. That's F. I will try to probably set up a thing maybe to get to anyways. But now 4th tackle here for the Bulldogs on their on the Cronulla's 30, as that is given off to Thompson, just shy of the 20. Last tackle here, and Bulldogs go down the short side, go for a little grubber. There's a bit of a head clash, and the Bulldogs have got it and they've grounded it. You can do both, and it's like the problem is though is the stream's on my phone. From the computer, maybe. So it's a try to the Bulldogs. They're going to probably review this. So something has happened. So it was a grubber kick and a bit of a head collision between a Bulldogs player and a Cronulla player. So it was a grubber by Allen, and there was a bit of a head clash. A bit of a clash, and the Cronulla have knocked it on. So Allen grubber kicks. And number 5 picks it up. There's Tracy who loses it. And it's been grounded by Katoa.
So as it stands, it's the second try for Tuipolotu Katoa in his short NRL career. So far, no indication from the bunker that they want to...
So Tuipolotu Katoa, this could be his second try in 6 games, but the way it's looking, they haven't seen anything that's going to go against it. Should have been reviewed first, yeah. But I think don't they review it now before they take the kick? Yeah, so they're just checking now. Flanagan's waiting to see if he's going to take the kick. Looks like you've got to choke the game. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. I am definitely not doing that tonight. That's a Friday thing. Hello, Solify. There you go. Hang on. They're blown it, so they're going to go to a ref. So they're going to go to the video ref. So something's up. What's happening? They're reviewing the grounding. So Tracy gets the ball, loses it forward. They're trying to see if Elliot... So it's going to be a double knock-on. So the try has not been given. It's going to be a double knock-on. But it's going to be Bulldogs' ball. So it's not a try. It's still 10-0. Still 12-0, but it's going to be a scrum feed for the Bulldogs.
shape they come up with here. They're going to go for a centre field scrum.
So they're going for a scrum here, the Bulldogs. So current possession here at the moment, 71% in favour of the Bulldogs. Who do I tip for this game? I think I was like Sharks, but by the way it's looking, not going well. Can you chug a glass of water? I might. There's number 3 there, Hopewade. Gets tackled for the first tackle. Just shy of the 5 metres out. And Napa gets held up again for the second tackle. When did the Bulldogs last get one spoon? Must have been a while ago. Oh, bit of a dodgy pass, but it's okay. Flanagan still has it. 5 minutes away now, third tackle. Vortex Water. And that's number 13. That is Waddell who makes it 5 metres away now. Fourth tackle. Flanagan. Oh, they've got numbers, but they're going a bit too quick now. That is number 2. That is Kotrick who has possession. As he'll get brought down on the 10-metre line now. Last tackle. It's 16. Yeah, this is... the time's a little bit outdated. Oh, they're trying to get through there, but it's a good defence there by Cronulla. So Cronulla have dodged the bullet there. Now Jesse Ramian takes the first hit up there for the Cronulla. On their 10. And it's a held. They might... Yeah. That is number 5. Oh, he's still going here for Cronulla. Tracy. That's good running there. He makes it to the 40 for the second tackle. And that's another tackle there on a Cronulla player. Now makes it to the third. To the 45. They're still going here, Cronulla. One of their young players now. 35 metres away from the try line now for the fourth tackle. Now Townsend gives it off to Talakia. Talakia still going and gets brought down just shy of the 20 metres away from the try line. Now last tackle here for the Sharks. That's Townsend. Gives it out to Johnson. Now Tracy. And they've got numbers, all they want. Can Hiroti get there? Oh, there might have been a ground or he might have lost it. Show the game, but I can't show the game because of copyright reasons, unfortunately, Brad. So it's going to be another video ref thing. They're going to check to see if Hiroti grounded it, because if not, because this is the second time they've had to review Hiroti's try. The first one it was not given. So let's have a look. So he spins over Hiroti, tries to reach over. He's short. He's short and he loses possession. I just saw a turtle rubbing its bum to a toothbrush. As a video or in real life? We won't tell about that. No, they'll find out. The NRL they just know. So it's a second time Hiroti has gone over, and it's the second time it's no try. So the Bulldogs will get possession. Oh, video, okay. Alright, this is the number there is concurrent viewers. Do you think Latrell Mitchell deserved a 4-week suspension? Yeah. Charles, yeah. Okay, what I do have is like this, which I can fill up with water, and I can make a thing saying like, oh, drink for every, like knock on or something. And I can do that. So it's the fourth tackle, I believe, for the Bulldogs here on their 35. It's number 10, that is Thompson. That's just shy of halfway. Now, last tackle here for the Bulldogs, and it's a high bomb just shy from halfway. And that is it's Tracy from the Bull. He gets brought down on the 15. Bulldogs, that's 1,000 chugs before halftime. Yeah. Water with nothing, just water. Well, the other thing that's really in it is just like a little bit of power. So I can empty it out and just have water with frozen water. So now there's a third tackle there for Cronulla on the 35 now. All about hydration. And that is Talakia, who gets into a little bit of a collision there, just shy of halfway now for the fourth tackle. The camera's been zoomed down, unfortunately, so I couldn't see who's got it. But it's just 45 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle. It's all about the bags. Surely I'd just go like, fuck it. I'll just do nangs. But I feel like, can you get in trouble for doing nangs on YouTube? It's first tackle for the Bulldogs on their 25. They try to go down the short side for the 35 for the second. And that is third tackle there on their 45 now. The Bulldogs now are making gains. That's Hopewade here. Do you think the Sharks will score before halftime? Yes, I do believe they will. Well, good offload there by Hopewade. And now that is Waddell, who's made it to the 25 for the fourth tackle. Now Katoa. Sione Katoa now 10 metres away from the try line now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. Little grubber. And it's been kicked. And it's a knock on by the Cronulla. Hang on. What? So Cronulla are going to challenge that. So it was a kick and it hit one of the knees of one of the Sharks players. And they're going to say it was a knock on against Cronulla. But it's going to be definitely challenged. So it hit Sean Johnson and hit his elbow from the grubber. So the challenge is... What? So the challenge is unsuccessful, so it does count as a knock-on. So now the Bulldogs have an entire set 10 metres away from the try line. Is the time right? No. The time on here is... I think it's about a minute off. Oh, it's like 10 seconds off, I believe. So on here, its time is stopped at 19:04 to go. So it'd be 20:56. Oh no, that's forward by like a minute. Now the Bulldogs now Hopewade. 5 metres away now for the first tackle here for the Bulldogs. Now that is Tony. 5 metres away now. Second tackle here for the Bulldogs. Well, they got numbers here. That's Meaney. And Meaney spins and reaches over. And it's the third try for the Bulldogs. It is 16-0 against Cronulla. With a kick to come. It should be a really easy kick. And Meaney gets his first try of the match. This is starting to look a bit scary if you are a Cronulla fan. This ain't looking good. So there it is. So there's Nick Meaney. Getting his 15th try in his 48-game NRL career. So this will be a fairly easy kick here for Flanagan to make this 18-0. So time left, you've got 17 and a half minutes remaining. I know there's been like a bit of tension with Cronulla because of, are the Sharks actually that bad or the Dogs actually playing well? The Dogs have just got all the momentum and they've done a fair few challenges that have all gone in their favour. So I think it's like one of those stars are aligning type shit. So here we are. Flanagan now to make this an 18-0 victory. Will you stream tomorrow? Yes, I will. All 3 games. Did Sean Johnson miss that tackle? I think it was probably a good spin there by Meaney. So here we go. So So it's time stopped at 17 minutes and 11 seconds remaining for Flanagan to make this 18-0 from relatively in front. Probably the easiest kick he's had this game. Touch wood. And the kick, and he's nailed it down the middle. It is 18-0 to the Bulldogs. The reason why I did the knock wood was because I didn't want a commentator curse him saying, oh, this is the easiest kick he done, and then he shanks it. But there it is. It is 18-0 to the Bulldogs. So Meaney with a tackle. Johnson, I think it was Johnson just a little bit too weak, and Meaney did have a really good spin to get past Johnson. So there it is. There's the 18-0. Trent Barrett. And anyone take the Dogs? I think in the Discord, Rowan did say the Dogs would win. I think see someone else say earlier. And here's the thing though. The Bulldogs, before the game on Sportsbet, were $6.50. And it's a penalty to Cronulla here from kickoff. What? So it's apparently a Bulldogs player obstructing a run out from Cronulla, and Flanagan is challenging it. What is going on? This is interesting. So it's the third challenge the Bulldogs have made this game. So it's apparently an obstruction on one of the runners. It was Flanagan. So Flanagan potentially gets in the way of number 14. That is Magulius. So it was Williams, sorry. So the challenge is unsuccessful. So it is a penalty to the Cronulla Sharks. 20 metres out. I don't know how I feel about that. So basically, like, Williams was running and Flanagan just gets in the way and it's been called an obstruction penalty. So 16 and a half minutes remaining now. 20 metres out, the Cronulla Sharks, they need to score here. There's the first tackle for Cronulla on their 15 metres out now. Now that is... Tony Rudolph from that pass from Townsend. That was on the 10 for the second tackle. Now that is Townsend. Gives it off to Johnson. And now that's Kennedy who gets wrapped up with a good tackle there by Allen for the third tackle. They go down the far side, that's Johnson. That's now given to Magulius, who gets held up on the 10 for the fourth tackle. And here comes Johnson. Oh, and he tries to give a fast ball to Wilton, and he's knocked it on, and it's gone over the dead ball line for a 20-metre restart for the Bulldogs. It just looks like everything is going wrong here for Cronulla. As Hopewade gets the 0 tackle on the Bulldogs 30-metre line. Oh my god! Oh my god! Talakia just fucking drops Dory like a sack of shit, and fucking Dory he's gone. And it's another big hit by Cronulla. What the fuck has happened? And hang on, there's a bit of handbags here at the moment. What the fuck just happened? So then there was another big hit. So now the fourth tackle for the Bulldogs, 40 minutes away from the try line now. Where is... That came out of nowhere. And they've stopped the time now. They've stopped the game. So Talakia with the shoulder... drops Dory when he's not looking from the run. He wasn't looking at Talakia and just slams him. There's a potentially could be sin-binned. There's a fight. No, basically, there was a big hit on Talakia. Talakia's hit on Dory. They're going to try to see if this was a shoulder charge because Dory's gone. So hang on, there's going to be head high, shoulder to the chin. It's going to be interesting here. What's going to happen to Talakia? So Dory's had to come off. What's happening? There it is. Talakia's on report. He's been sent to the bin for 10 minutes. It was a shoulder right to the chin, and he's had to come off. That was a massive hit there, but what does it cost? And now the Cronulla Sharks are down a man. On report and 10 in the bin. CO Sifa. So it's going to be a penalty here to the Bulldogs. And Dory's had to go back. There should be no way. Dory's gone. That was a bit of a... So then there was the next hit. There was another bit of a collision. I think it was Elliott who got taken out by Niokora from the next hit. So there it is from halfway. So right on halfway now, the Bulldogs get a set. That is number 16. That is Siamana Fagai. He got the first tackle. Now the second tackle, 35 metres away from the try line. Now the Bulldogs. Oh, Amarillo trying to break through, and he gets 15 metres. Oh, that's a slam. That's a penalty. That's not a penalty for slamming someone on the ground. That tackle was playing, but only more. Good call by the refs. That bloody player got absolutely slammed. How was that not a penalty? Anyways, now, fourth tackle. 10 metres away from the try line, now the Bulldogs. Gets it off to Waddell. And Waddell's got held up here on the 10. Now, last tackle. It was a rock bottom. Yeah, so now, last tackle here for the Bulldogs. It's Katoa. They've got numbers down the side here. Goes for a grubber here by Allen. And the Cronulla are able to get out of that one. From the 5. Oh! And now there's a hit from Elliott. There's going to be a fight soon. So that's a third tackle here for Cronulla. Still inside their 10. So it's a fourth tackle here for Cronulla on their 15 here. Some good strong defence here by the Bulldogs. That's number 14 for Cronulla. That is Magulius, who's now been held up on the 20. And now last tackle here for Cronulla. And he's down, but that's an offload when he's on the ground. But it's apparently play on here. And there's a kick from the 30. And Kotrich has gotten the ball. And he gets wrapped up by Dugan. 40 metres over the try line. Dugan's just putting his head in the ground. What the hell is Cronulla? Has Cronulla woken up and chosen violence? I think that's what's happened in this game. So now Hopewade is now 25 metres away from the try line now on the second tackle. That's number 15. That is a Tony. 20 metres out now from the third tackle. And Meaney's just short of the line here. That's a fourth tackle. 5 metres out now. No, Siamana Fagai. Last tackle here, just short. Oh, that's a knock on, surely. Oh, it's still got the ball here. It was from a kick. And they've got numbers down the side. And it's a grubber and it's gone out. That was a wait. What is he watching it on? I am watching it on KO on this device. Can I just show? What? Will I get copyrighted for showing that one frame? So it's a 20-minute restart here for Cronulla. Hello Nathan, how are you, my friend? So there's a zero tackle here. That's number 14 who takes the first hit up Deeds for the zero tackle. And now that's Dugan, who gets to the 35 for the first tackle. The Central Coast are up 2-1 on Sydney FC. I don't like this. Wear highly reflective glasses for no reason. That is a good idea. Or I could pretend I'm playing Rugby League Live 4 and just having a controller and pretending I'm playing. That actually might be a good idea, to be fair. So 45 metres out now from the try line. It's Cronulla here from the third tackle. Now 30 metres away from the try line for the fourth tackle for Cronulla. Tony. That is Elliot. That is Nikora. 25 metres out now. Last tackle here for Cronulla. They go down the short side. Johnson. Should buy a Chromecast and watch it on your TV. That's actually a pretty good idea, to be fair. Johnson now. Bit of a grubber, and it's been picked up there by Allen for the Bulldogs, who gets brought down on the 10. There's 10 minutes 20 remaining in this matchup. In this first half, sorry, not this matchup. Looks like the tempo is trying to calm down a little bit. Some highlights won't breach you. It's weird. It's like, if I like cut the highlights each 2 seconds, then it would sort of work, but the NRL are a bit inconsistent with their copyright rules. So 4th tackle here for the Bulldogs, as that is a charge. Number 14 by Deeds. Makes a pass halfway now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. And there's the kick. That's a beautiful kick. Oh, and it's going to go to the corner. It's going to stay in. No, it won't. It'll be a 20-metre restart, and it'll be a 7-tackle set here for Cronulla. Yeah, keep it. I mean, to be fair, it was 24-10. It was a 14-point lead last game. So Talakia's still got 4 minutes left in the bin, as there is the first tackle there for Cronulla, just shy of their 40-metre line. Window gang, yep, it is a definite window gang. So, and there's long passes there. Still on the first, and that is number 2. That is Hiroti, who gets brought down on halfway for the second tackle. Johnson now gives it off to Magulius, who will make it to the Bulldogs 40. Dogs kicking game is still shit. Yeah, definitely. That grubber, he should have just passed it. Till the end there. The third tackle, sorry. Now, over the top. That's a brilliant ball there to Dugan. Dugan now inside the 20. Oh, it's a brilliant tackle there by Waddell for the Bulldogs. Now, 4th tackle. Now, Townsend. Sends it up to Johnson. Now Niokora. Now Ramian. Ramian still going here. Ramian's still up. He's got 5 minutes. Oh, it's a strip! But it's going to be a penalty. It was a strip, but it's going to be a penalty to Cronulla here. In 10 metres away. Hello, Yasin Credi. So, Cronulla have to score here. I'm better at rugby, you're bad. Yeah, wouldn't blame you. I played 1 game of rugby, and I was like, did you hear Townsend was going to the Cowboys? Yeah, it's a bit weird of how Cronulla's kind of letting their players go. So now, second tackle here, 5 metres out, Cronulla. Gets it over the top to Townsend. Now Johnson over the top to Hiroti, and Hiroti's held up 5 metres away from the try line now. Are Dogs playing good or Sharks playing oofy? I think it's the Dogs are playing good, but the Sharks just haven't really taken their chances. So 4th tackle here, 10 metres out. Oh, it's a beautiful pass. That was to number 8. That was Hamlin Uele, but now 5 metres out. Last tackle here for Cronulla. To Townsend, trying to get it down the side. Why did he grub her? Oh, no way, he kept that in. And it's going to be a goal line dropout. Why did he kick? Why did Kennedy kick? And it's a grubber, and it stayed in, so I think it was tapped over by the Bulldogs. Yep, it was. Also, it's a 20-minute restart, so apparently the Bulldogs player has tapped it and went backwards, and Kennedy's touched it and hit the line. So it's going to be a 20-minute restart and a 7-tackle set for the Bulldogs. Not good luck. Good luck is not being bestowed upon the Cronulla Sharks. So 1 minute 17 remaining for Talakai to come back from his sin bin. And that is number 16 for the Bulldogs. That is Siu Manafagai. He makes it to the Bulldogs 40 for the second tackle. And now that's number 2. That is Kotrick. He's already scored today on the 45, away from the try line now. And it's a knock on there by Waddell. So 5.5 minutes. last Dogs by the Sharks. So they're still reviewing if there's a contact to the head. Yeah, he hits his chin. So it's going to be, I think, a lot of talk about that sin bin. But 30 seconds remaining for Siafosa Talakiai to come back on. So 5 minutes remaining left in this half. The shoulder collides and he knocks his head forward. I think that's the way he was not looking at him, so he didn't really have a time to prepare. So, scrum feed here for the Sharks on their 45. And play continues. There's a first tackle for them on halfway as it was Ramian who takes the hit up. So just about any minute now, Talakiai will come back on the field. As that is, who it is. Talakiai is back on the field and it's a set restart here for Cronulla. So now Townsend is giving it off to, I believe that's Williams. Oh, Thompson trying to lift the legs up, and it looks like number 5, Tracy's going to come back on the field. So now that is number 8, that is Hamlin ULA, who makes it past the 20. What's your punishment for today? I don't think either there is or I'm not drinking tonight. I don't know what it'll be. And Cronulla's still playing the ball. They've got nose. Oh, down the line, and Dugan tries to reach it. But it's gone out and it's been tapped. It's going to be tapped forward by the Bulldogs, so it's going to be a scrum feed here for Cronulla. It was a good bit of touch there by the Bulldogs winger to keep it away. So now it's going to be a scrum feed. 3 minutes 40 remaining. How are the Doggies winning? I think it's just taking their chances, and Cronulla just don't seem to be all there. But yeah, 15 metres out now from the scrum feed for Cronulla. So here we go. Cronulla, I think that's Ramian. He gets held up on the 10. 10 metres out now, and it's a set restart. I don't think that really matters. Oh, it's a 0 tackle, so now 5 metres away now for the first tackle here for the Sharks. So now Townsend tries to get it through. Bit of a short pass to number 5. No, to number 8. That is Hamlin ULA on the second tackle now. Oh, they've got numbers on their side if they pass, but Ramian doesn't, and he gets held up on 5 metres out now for the third. Oh. And it's now a penalty to Cronulla again. Cronulla have to score from this, like, surely. I think Townsend will go to the Cowboys. Has it been confirmed or not? If he has. And that is Talakia now 5 metres away from the first tackle, who takes the first hit up. Now Townsend gives it off to Johnson. Now they've got numbers here, but he freezes the pass. I think that's Dugan. No, it's Kennedy who takes the second, now 10 metres out. Now just shy past the 10 metre line now for the for the Sharks, sorry. For the third tackle. Numbers now, it's number 12 for Cronulla. That is Wilton. He gets held up past the 5 now. Fourth tackle here for Cronulla. Brayley. They've got numbers down the side. They get a ball over the top here. And it's here, Corey. Oh, that's close. He did ground along the side, but I think his foot did touch out. If that's the case, that's the third time Hiroti has been denied right on the line. So they're going to review this. Is it going to be a try? No, but I think his leg hits outside before he grounds it. What brilliant defense there from the Bulldogs. Yep, his knee slams down. That's number 4 for the Bulldogs. That is Allen with some fantastic defense. On the backside, so 1 minute remaining now. Are they giving it or not? Or it's just not been given? Hittori. I just feel bad for him. He's had 3 times and he's just been denied. So it's going to be... No, it's going to be Bulldogs possession now with the last 40 seconds of this half. Ignore the clock. I don't know why it's being late. There's the first tackle there for number 5. That is Tracy. On the 10, basically the Bulldogs just going to hang on to the ball. They got it wrong. Meaney's foot was out when he tapped the ball. It looked close. So number 4. Maybe if Cronulla didn't use that challenge earlier, they could have actually checked it out. So 10 seconds remaining now in the half. 5 seconds left before the whistle. And there it is, it's held up. It is half-time. The Canterbury Bulldogs are 18-0 ahead of the Cronulla Sharks. Something is happening. Can the Bulldogs hang on? This is looking very, very scary. So what I'm going to do now is just take a little bit 5 minutes, and I'll come back to discuss the halftime. I will be back, and we'll talk about what's potentially history that is currently happening right now. There we are. We are back. It was just a little bit quickly, basically, to get the H2O basically working. So the thing is, I don't want to say that it's over, because I kind of said that with the Gold Coast Titans Rabbitohs game when it was 24-10, and then the Rabbitohs came back in 1. So it's going to be fairly interesting to see what does happen from this. There is some things I do need to check from. I did remember somebody was talking about the games on TV. KO Watch Live. Do any of them say NBN? Yeah, so apparently there's only one of the games is actually on Channel 9 tomorrow for the ANZAC game, and it's the Roosters Dragons one, which is it is a bit weird how that's the only one. And bear in mind, I don't know if this is going to pop up. If this is popping up, I'm just going to check. There it is, right there. That is the prices that Sportsbet had for this game. $1.12 to the Sharks and $6.50 for the Bulldogs. As it is currently 18-0 to the Bulldogs. I think if you put money, you would be a very happy person if you put money on the Bulldogs. Very, very interesting situation here. So far, the people who have missed the try scorers were... It was Kotrick who's gotten a try, Hopawate has gotten a try, and Meany has gotten a try. I do feel bad for Hiroti for the Cronulla Sharks. He's been over 3 times and all 3 of them hasn't scored. Sharks' offense is garbage and their attack is not up to scratch. Yeah, I do feel like the Meany try was a bit weak. He was like, he just ran to Johnson, did a spin and scored. And also Hopawate one did look a bit easy, but if he did have strength. Jared Troy says, if the Dogs score again, I would say the Sharks are done. By the way it's looking, and bearing in mind, like, they had the ball for how long in that last fight, like 10 minutes, right down the end, and they still didn't score. It's looking weird. So, what happens now? Do the Bulldogs just go on like an 18-game winning streak and from just this game, and then they just dominate? That would be very funny. Who do both teams play next? Actually, I'm just going to check that. I'm just going to check that now. Actually, so who do the Bulldogs play next? Round 8. So the Bulldogs play Parramatta. Okay, that's going to be a very interesting matchup there. And actually, let's have a look at all of the round 8 games. So the first one on the Thursday is the Raiders and Rabbitohs. That should be a fairly close match. Pretty interesting results. Then you got Cronulla's got to play Melbourne in Melbourne. And by the way they're looking, they might get belted. And then you got the Broncos against the Titans on Friday night. That's going to be a very interesting match to see, as Broncos did get smashed against Parramatta last night, and the Titans blew a 14-point lead. Then you got Penrith versus Manly. Look, I love Tom Trbojevic. I think he's a great player, but I don't think he could single-handedly take on Penrith. And the Bulldogs play Para, and then the Knights play the Roosters. That doesn't look good. That does not look good. The Warriors play the Cowboys, and the Dragons play the Tigers. I feel like this game here, the Knights Roosters game, it's the only Saturday night game the Knights have for the entire season. I am fairly certain of. Actually, to be fair, how much are tickets? How much would tickets be to this match? We just want one ticket. We just want one ticket. What is the cheapest ticket? Oh, fuck that shit. The NRL talk like they want about like why the Knights, about why I don't go to games. It's like it's $40 for an adult to go to the Knights. Like what the fuck? What is that shit? Like, I'm sorry. Like, I honestly think the Knights are probably like one of the most expensive tickets in the league, and for no reason as well. It's like if we were good, that I could. If we were like Penrith, I'd understand, but just that's extortion. 40. That's like, and bearing in mind, like Origin tickets are $50, and it's like no. I'm not paying $40 a fucking game, bearing in mind I am a uni student, so I can get concession, but it's not like it's gonna be much. It's gonna be 30, and I think I've looked there, and it's like all of the Sydney clubs have cheaper tickets, where you'd think it'd be the opposite way around. And you think like, oh, but the price is there, but the food's got to be cheap. No, the food's shit at Newcastle. It's like $10 for a soggy burrito that makes you want to die after you have it. It is ridiculous. What do you do at uni? I'm doing a bridging course, which is basically, it's called Open Foundation. It's basically like when you go from, it's like if you didn't go straight into your uni course, you basically have to get in a thing, and basically once I do this course, I'll go and do the Bachelor of Communications, because I've always wanted to get into broadcasting, which is my thing. What team do I go for? Kieran Young. I support the Knights. And it's just like the stadium's just hopeless. It's like, it's a good stadium, and it's like, but there'd be a lot more bigger, better opportunities if it was a full theatre stadium. But I know the hills are like one of the biggest characteristics of the stadium, because back when the Knights first started, and like throughout until like the early 2000s, it was just the one stand, and then it was all hill. And it's just a bit... It's upset night after this. Cowboys will beat the Raiders. That, fuck everyone in this comic section, especially myself. Fair enough, John Burke. Fair enough, my friend. So they're still on the pre-show. So did anybody see... do you like Parramatta Eels? Because I go from... I like Parramatta. It's a bit of a thing because Parramatta are... Basically because my parents supported rugby league before the Knights came in. And so they actually supported Parramatta before the Knights came in. So it's so Parramatta are kind of like, I like them. Oh. Warriors are playing the Cowboys on your birthday. That'd be a very, very interesting that'd be a very interesting birthday. It's looking that way at fight night. And also I do know the Knights do play on my birthday. It's on Magic Round when they play the Tigers. So it's so sick. So it's like Magic Round's like one of the biggest rounds. Biggest rounds. But do you think Charlie Webber can make the Parramatta Eels team? I'm going to be completely honest. I do not know who Charlie Webber is. I do see your name though. Very clever, Jack Hoffman. That is a very baitable name. Congratulations, my friend. So it's basically Z-Team, can't believe we're winning, bro. Freaking out here. Mate, you're cheering at the moment. It's like, of course, like Magic Round would have to happen on my birthday. So basically, it starts on the Friday, which is like the date of my birthday. But then the Saturday is basically when I'm doing everything for it, like an actual party and stuff. The only way I can really do anything is cover the games on Sunday, but I'm probably going to be in absolute fucking state. I'll be basically half dead. But, come on, the game's almost... Surely we're back on. So we got, Oh! I have to restart KO because it played double audio, so they are becoming right on the field now. Are you going to check again? Here we go. So the teams are back out now. If they can, from live, flip it around. There we are. So the game is back on. I didn't expect my last question to get let through. Like your style, brother. I'll behave now. Not sexually, of course. Remember 2016, 17 or 18, we versed Knights at Parramatta's old home ground, which was ANZ, but yeah, it was my birthday, so I went with my dad. That's very, very good. I think, there we go, kick off. Second half is underway as the Bulldogs kick off. So there we are. That is going to be Talakia who takes the first hit up of this the first hit up of this second half, and he makes it to the 20 for the first tackle. And now that is number 16 is Williams. What are we getting?
Like, just any takeaway we don't have to get out of the car.
Get out of the car.
So mom wants to go like a drive-through. Like, what do you want?
KFC.
Alright.
We're getting Zinger Burgers, boys. Fourth tackle here for Cronulla. 45 metres out for the try line. Please, Dogs win. This is coming from a Cows fan. So, last tackle here, 35 metres out. Now, last tackle here for the Cronulla Sharks. Up in the air. Oh, brilliant take there by Katoa there. One thing I will be happy to see up is my girlfriend did me dirty last night. I got laid, but she didn't rub honey in my body. Abi Fanga Baganda, it is great to see you there. See you back from last night, my friend. So second tackle there from the Bulldogs, just showing their 20. That is Thompson, who takes it to the 25 for the third tackle. So that's number 2. I just had a Twister burger. Everybody, what's your KFC orders in the chat? Number 16. Just shy of halfway. That was number 16 for the Bulldogs. Just shy of halfway now. Last tackle. Could I have a nibble off your burger? So there is number 2. Macca's run. Now, Hiroti now gets it to the 30. It was a good run there from the kick for the first tackle. And now there's number 5. That is Tracy. Oh, that's around the neck, and that's a penalty. That was around the neck. Bruh, I'll be here for a while. Cheers, man. Like how I tell my Parramatta Eels beat Doggers at ANZ, I'm thinking of going to one with my brother and dad. We can get tickets, so yeah, go Para. King Zizzy, hello from Serbia. Better to say partisan Belgrade rugby fan. Shout out to my Common Bulldogs, just one win, and I want to see you support. You can do it. And now Cronulla now. And that's a tackle there. That is number, I think it's number 10. That is, no. I think it's Wilton now. 15 metres out. Second tackle. Oh, it's a great tackle here. Johnson now. Still got possession here. He's giving it off to Talakia. And Talakia still going here. Still inside the 10. He's lost it. And Talakia has lost the ball. So now it's going to be a scrum feed here for the Bulldogs. One thing I would like to see is there's a dude on TikTok who is a Bulldogs fan. I joined this channel last night. I had to say your live streams are very entertaining. Well, thank you, Jack Off, man. I can't get over that name. God damn it. So there's a scrum feed just on, I think it's on the 10 here for the Bulldogs. Oh, the scrum has collapsed here. Does that counts as a tackle, apparently? As that's number 16 there for the Bulldogs. That is Siu Manafagai, who gets it to the 20. And now that's not many metres coming here from the Bulldogs, as they're now on the 3rd and the 20. That's number 15. That is a Tony. Makes it to the 25 for the 4th tackle. Now Thompson now makes it just shy of the 40 now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. They go down the far side and Flanagan takes the kick. And it's caught by Tracy now, who goes straight in. Sprints straight into the Bulldogs tackle. 40 metres away from 40 metres in their half for the first tackle. That's number 12 now for Cronulla. That is Wilton. Makes it to halfway. Zinger burger. Zinger box. Large, yeah. Oh, there's the numbers down the line. Hiroti's beaten one tackle. He's trying to spin around. He gets brought down on the 25. Now, so I'm on KO. Second half hasn't started. I'm 4 minutes behind. Yes, you are, unfortunately. As Talakia now takes the hit up. He's now 50 metres. He's got an offload here. They're still going here. That's Johnson. Gives it off to number 8. That is Hamaluwale. So 5 metres away now. Fourth tackle here for Cronulla. That is Johnson. Johnson's given off to Talakia. Gets held up there. Last tackle here for Cronulla. Short grubber kick. Oh, it's a short grubber kick there by Brayley. And he's grounded it. And it's given. So the Sharks have scored here. Unless there's going to be a review here, but I don't think there will be. So the Sharks have scored. Brayley with a really short kick off the foam of the post and grounded himself. Saki boy, are you? No. No, I'm not. Oh, they're going to check here because depending on who grounded it first. It looked like a Bulldogs player grounded it as well. Ferguson threw up on the field. Yeah, that was a very funny image. So they're going to check here to see. Did you hear Steve Jobs got Ligma? Who's Steve Jobs? Oh, they're going to check the grounding here to see who grounded it first, the Bulldogs or Cronulla. Zither, do you watch 2 Cents Rugby? I think I've watched one of their videos, I think. Yeah. Who just scored? That was number 9, that was Brayley for Cronulla. So the try has been given as Cronulla now lining up here for the kick to convert. As Chad Townsend to make this 18-6. And the kick's down the middle. There it is. So, 37 minutes gone. It is 18-6 to the Cronulla Sharks. No, to the Bulldogs, sorry. There we are. Now it's updated. So 4 HIIs have been implemented in this game so far. That is ridiculous. So here we are. The Bulldogs are now going to restart the game. This is who you got tomorrow, Manly or Tigers? I think Manly should be too good for the Tigers. In my personal opinion, wouldn't be surprised if the Tigers do win, but I think Tigers. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the Tigers also do win as well. So here we are. There's the kickoff here. Who am I going for? 17's aspect. I think I tipped Cronulla, and I'm feeling a bit stupid. There's number 16 there for Cronulla. That was Williams, who takes the first hit up just shy of the 20. So there's the second tackle there for Cronulla, just shy of the 40 now. That's a big charge there. Cronulla's starting to have some good momentum here at the moment. And there's been a knock-on here, I believe. Yep, it's a knock-on here, so Bulldogs are going to have a scrum fit on halfway here. Watch my favourite team, it is the Knights. What did you think of the Titans-Tigers game last night? I think that game was game of the season. Easily, game of the season. So scrum halfway here for the Bulldogs to potentially control this. I did get the notification if someone did subscribing. Wolfsburg 981 subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Yo, Zutang, I found a good background song to play whilst you stream. Is Katoa playing? Yes, both of them are playing. So that's number 4. That is Allen, who makes it to halfway for the first tackle here. That's number 13. That's Waddell. Oh, it's a knock on there. And it's a knock on there by the Bulldogs. And now Cronulla have gotten a scrum feed on halfway. To be honest, those 2 subscribers on my second channel. Oh, okay. That's fair enough. So there it is. From that tackle, Williams has forced the ball off of Waddell. So it's going to be a scrum feed again here, but this time in favour of Cronulla, right on halfway. Halftime does kill the momentum and stuff. That's for a lot of teams, to be fair. So scrum feed on halfway here for. Do you think Sakabo asked, do you know who was in Paris, bro? I know the Germans were in the summer of 1940. It's Jesse Ramian takes the first hit up here. So that's number 15 there. That is second tackle here for the Cronulla Sharks, just shy of the 30-metre line. As that is Hamlin Nawale. Still going here. That's some good post-contact meters all the way down near the 10. Love the chat, really descriptive. I'll be here more often. Thank you very much, Ben Gray. There's that Talakai now. Fourth tackle here for Cronulla now on the 10. Townsend gives it off to the side. Now they've got numbers. Dugan trying to get dragged down. He's gone for a pass back, and it's going to be a set restart, actually. It's still, and that's gone forward, and the Bulldogs gotten the ball back. Oh, no, it's a Cronulla penalty now. So it's a penalty here for Cronulla inside the 10. Surely they do get a try here. So 10 metres out now, number 16, that is Williams now. 5 metres away from the try line for the first tackle. Oh, big charge there for Cronulla. Just short of the line there for the second tackle. Can Sharks do it? Second tackle here. They are right on the line here. Flat at Townsend. Gives it off to Johnson. Now they've got numbers on the side here. They're going to get a pass here. That's Ramian. Ramian's still going here. 5 metres away now. Ramian's still going. But he's just getting held up there for the third tackle. Now Johnson now. Now Townsend, they've got numbers all on the side here. But that's a brilliant tackle on Tracy. Brilliant wing defence there by the Bulldogs as he's forced him out. That was a brilliant tackle by number 2, by Kotrick. So King Z, you were saying about the Partisan Belgrade. So is there an actual rugby league in Serbia? Yeah, that's really cool. And there's the when the player Topawade there, he gets tackled on the Bulldogs 10 for the first tackle. And now it's a penalty here for the Bulldogs. So there's the kick there by Flanagan. There are just 5 teams in one Serbian league. That's pretty cool. That might be a very interesting watch, to be fair. I didn't even know they even had leagues in over there in the Chief. Kotrick should stay on the wing, bro. A bit shady at centre. Yeah, Kotrick's been brilliant so far this game. Oh, it's a knock on there by the Bulldogs again on halfway, and it's Flanagan. There is a site for Serbian rugby. I will look into that. 5 clubs in top 2. Oh, so there's actually like a league division. So there's a bit of a dodgy knock on there by Flanagan. So now there'll be another scrum feed to Cronulla around halfway. Do you do NRL Pick'em weekly? No, I do not. Reason why being is because I'm lazy as shit. So Woods looks like it's about to come on. So scrum feed, 45 metres away from the try line for the Cronulla Sharks. So there's Johnson now with the ball, who's given off to Jesse Ramian, who makes it to the 35 metres away from the try line. Hello, Lime Cherry, how are you doing? And now gives the ball to Talakia, who charges through and is now 25 metres away from the try line on the second tackle. Partizan are challenging to Serbia for the second time in a row. Oh, it's a bit of a knock on there. And it's a knock on there by the Sharks, so the Bulldogs have gotten the ball back here. Partizan challenging to Serbia second time in a row. Congratulations to Partizan Belgrade. 100k doesn't interest you, fair enough. Can't be asked. Good grief, dogs can't kick or hold the ball. What's doing? Can you please say your longest? Now My voice is fucked at the moment. You think Sharks are going to come back? Maybe. So it's going to be a Bulldog scrum feed on their 25. As we've just... Oh, we just peaked at the passing code. Still an alright game. It is alright, just been a lot of difficulties. Oh, the Sharks have gone back from the scrum, but no, they've got to do it again. For anyone who doesn't follow the game, if Aaron Woods is in your team, you want him to stay on the bench for as long as possible. What the fuck is happening to Broncos? They're like wooden spoon every time. I think it's basically because of like their old generation has it's kind of like what happened with Queensland like 2018-19. They're all players new done. They haven't really got anyone to fill up. But then in 2020, the thing is though, I don't think the Broncos deserve to be last. To be fair. As it's going to be a set restart here for the Bulldogs as they get the first tackle on their 40. Although I'm showing my favourite team is the Newcastle Knights, who got basically to explain what happened to them. Picture Penrith Panthers as that Parramatta player in the toilets, and the Knights is the girl who was there with them. So it's our third tackle here for the Bulldogs. 40 metres away from the try line now. What are your thoughts on the Panthers' egos? To be fair, like, I mean, a team who is on top like that, there is going to be an ego. But, I don't mind for egos as long as they can back it up, and so far they are doing it. So, 20 metres out. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. Flanagan with a kick over the top. And that's a brilliant take there by one of the Cronulla players. There's number 2. That is Hitori. He's been held up on the 10. Broncos let teams like Storm and Titans take all their best Queensland players. Yeah. Sharks going to win. Oh, that's Dugan now. As Dugan gets brought down on the 15 for the third tackle. So Kennedy now makes it just shy of the 30. And that is Rudolph coming back on the field now for Cronulla. What's the Penrith? Penrith are the best team in the comp at the moment. They are. They do, but they're bunching young players, so of course I'll let them enjoy it. There's a high kick there, and it's gone behind them, so that is Meany who's picked it up from that kick. He's made it to the 15 for the first tackle. I've Connor Tracy on my Supercoach. Is he doing well? He's done alright in terms... he hasn't scored yet for Cronulla, but I think Cronulla as a whole has been a bit iffy at the moment, as that is Tui Katoa makes it to halfway for the fourth tackle. So now that's the last tackle here for the Bulldogs. 45 metres away from the try line now. That's a high boot up there by Flanagan. And it's been taken by number 5. That is Tracy. I look like to... Let's go. I do... Apparently I look like the baby. The Penrith fans gave the Raiders the Viking Club. As that is a Hiroti who makes it to the 45 for the fourth tackle. And that's over the top now. That's Tracy here. Still going here. And he'll get brought down 40 metres away from the try line. The weird thing is though about that Viking Club is it's like... The only reason they brought the Canberra brought it in was because of Iceland in the... They got because of Iceland in the Euros, but now as Meany's picked the ball up from the 15 is the first tackle. So the second tackle here for the Bulldogs on their 20. Relatively not much has happened in the last 10 minutes here in terms of this match. There's 21 minutes remaining. Who do I think will win the grand final? I did predict... I predicted. I think it was. I said it was the Bunnies. Yeah, when I predicted back in December. Might be. It's hard to tell at this point. You doing next game Raiders versus Cowboys? Yes, I will be. That's the last tackle there by the Bulldogs. There. As that is Kennedy, who makes it to the 25 for the first tackle here for Cronulla. A lot of players are slowing back to come as Hiroti now takes a hit up to make it to the 35 for the second tackle. So that is Jesse Ramian now. Still has the ball. He'll be brought down on the Cronulla 40 for the third tackle. They'll go down the short side here. That is number 12. That is Wilton, who makes it past halfway for the fourth tackle. Now that's Townsend. Oh, they've got numbers down the side here. It's a big chance. Jesse Ramian's through here. He's got numbers in support. And to Johnson. He's given it to Flanagan, who will score just past the line. And the Sharks have scored. Oh, not Flanagan, Townsend, sorry. But they're looking for a video ref here. I don't understand why it's a video ref. It looked like a pretty normal try. No try. What are they reviewing? Why is the time stopping your stream? Yeah, for some reason it sometimes does that. That's right. There we are. So they're trying to see if Rudolph did an obstruction in the play. Shouldn't be a problem. It should be a try. Gonna be interesting to see what they do here. They're trying to check to see how much time left. There is currently, I believe, 20 minutes remaining. So there it is. It is an obstruction. It is no try to Cronulla. I personally think that was a try. So that's the fourth try that's been taken away. Why is the stream stopping my stream? I think it's because I have my mouse over there because I have it hovering over the Google Chrome thing for the thing to come up. So just I feel like they're saying that Rudolph did it. They're going to, I think they said Rudolph made an obstruction on one of the Bulldogs players that allowed Ramian to go through. I personally think that shouldn't have been the case. It should have been a try, but there it is. It's a penalty to the Bulldogs. That's the fourth try that's been taken away by Cronulla. So now 35 minutes away now, the Bulldogs. So that's number 8 for the Bulldogs. That is Dylan Napa. He gets the first tackle. And it's a set restart here as well for the Bulldogs. As that is number 15. That is a Tony. He gets the first tackle. And they've got all the numbers going down the far side. That's number 6. That is a Valero inside the 10 now for the second tackle. They haven't been down this end for a while. The Bulldogs is now Napa. Gets tackled just shy of the 10 for the third tackle. And now number 10, that is Thompson with an offload. It's Katoa. Katoa trips over. Katoa's still going and he gets brought down on the 10 for the fourth tackle. Now they go down the side here. That is Avalero. 5 minutes away now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. As Flanagan goes for a kick. Picked up by the Bulldogs. There's an offloader. They're still going here. I think it's Kotrick who has it. Kotrick now goes for a kick. Now the Bulldogs still have it. It's Waddell. It's given an offload. Now it's been picked up by number 8. I think it's Hamlin Uele by Cronulla. 18 minutes, 14 remaining as the timer has stopped again. I do not know why. I think it does it just randomly. There we are. Hang on, let me refresh. As it's a penalty here to the Bulldogs. No, to Cronulla, sorry. So there's the penalty kick. It's gone down far the field. So now, first tackle for the Cronulla. 15 metres away from the try line now. That's number 10. That's Woods. Oh, it's a big wrap up there. That was number... I think it was Trindle to make the second. And now Rudolph just short of the line here. That's the third tackle for the Cronulla Sharks. Townsend. Floater over the top. Oh, and it's given it to Tracy, but it says his foot's gone on the line. That means he's gone out of play. That's another try that goes begging for the Sharks. So it's going to be... Has he stepped his foot on the line? It was a good pass. Yep, his foot stepped directly on the line before he grounded it, so it's not a try. That is... Oh, I feel so bad for the wingers of the Sharks. They are trying. Oh, one of the Cronulla players' cheeks is bleeding very heavily. It's a set restart here for the Bulldogs. Am I streaming next game? Yes, I am. Streaming the next matchup. As that is Katoa. Now makes it to the second tackle here on the 30. It's now Hopewade. Makes it just shy of the 40. And it's another set restart for the Bulldogs. And that is number 9. That is Katoa. Makes it to halfway for the second tackle. Have you got the KFC feed yet? Not yet, no. So, third tackle, 40 metres away from the try line now, the Bulldogs. As that is Kotrick, who makes it to the 30. Yeah, field goal. 2-point field goal. That is what we want. We want a 2-point field goal. So now, last tackle. 15 metres away from the try line now for the Bulldogs. No. Flanagan. Flanagan will get held up here. And it'll be a change over here. Your chat is chaos right now, yeah. Who's your worst and favourite player in the NRL? My favourite at the moment would be Mitch Barnett. I don't have a worst player. But to the punters who took Cronulla wingers for anytime try scorers, yeah, I feel bad for them. So there's the second tackle there for Cronulla on their 15 here. So now there's Dugan. Dugan now trying to slip through here. Makes it to the 30. Gives an offload off to Woods. Now the Woods makes it to just shy of the 40 for the second tackle. And now Dugan gets the ball and he goes past halfway. Now 40 metres away from the try line now for the fourth tackle. And now there's Rudolph. Rudolph goes through the gap here. He's got numbers, but he gets wrapped up. 15 minutes away from the try line now. Last tackle here for Cronulla. And now Townsend, and he's kicked it, and it's been caught straight away. What a brilliant take by Flanagan. And now Napa gets the ball, and he gets tackled on the 10 for the second tackle. That was a brilliant catch. Fucking could kick a 2-point field goal in the next lifetime. Yeah, when it shot me now. Fourth tackle here for the Bulldogs as Allen takes it to the 30. As there's 13 minutes 40 remaining. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs on their 45. Flanagan takes the kick. And now Tracy makes it just shy of the 40-metre line for the first tackle here for Cronulla. Now it's number 12, it is Wilton. It's a set restart here for Cronulla. So first tackle right on halfway now. Now it's Trindle. And now they've got numbers down the side. Here comes Hitori. Hitori's still going here. He's gone past 25. Now he's going to be wrapped up on the 20 for the second tackle. That's good runs there from Hitori. Then you got the numbers down the side. You got Aaron. You got Woods here. Now 15 metres away now. Third tackle here for Cronulla. Now Townsend gives it off to Rudolph. Rudolph doesn't get the offload. Now fourth tackle, 5 metres away. And it's a set restart here for Cronulla. Now Magoulas gets held up 5 metres away now. 440 subs, congrats. Oh, we actually hit. Oh, we hit that. Thank you all for supporting. Now Trindle. Trindle tries to break through. And he's just short of the line for the third tackle. Now Cronulla still trying to find a way to score. And that's number 14. That is Magoulis. Magoulis now 5 metres away. Gets an offload now to Ramian. Ramian tries to go himself. And he gets held up 5 metres away now. Fourth tackle. Going for a fourth tackle. It's a set restart again for Cronulla. You're surely getting close. There's a chance here. And he gets held up again. First tackle. 5 metres away now. Surely Cronulla have to score here. They've had 3 set restarts down this end of the field. Dugan now. Dugan will get held up. Just shy of the line for the second tackle. And that's Trindle. Trindle tries to break through himself. And he's still held up 5 metres away. Third tackle here for the Bulldogs. No, Sharks, sorry. And it's getting off to number 16 to Williams. Williams, very close to the line now. Fourth tackle here for the Cronulla Sharks. Giving off to Trindle. Gets a bullet line to Jesse Ramian, who scores, but it's a forward pass. That's the 6th try that's been taken away from Cronulla. The Bulldogs hang on. Unbelievable. The Canterbury Bulldogs had been onslaughted that entire period, and they've held on again. Unbelievable. So there's a scrum feed now. 10 minutes 30 remaining in this matchup. And then we try to immediately cross over to the other side, to the other match between the North Queensland Cowboys and the Canberra Raiders now. That's both teams are winding up now. Who would have scored? It would have been Jesse Ramian. But the pass from him was forward. To him was forward, sorry. If they got every try, they would have... Cronulla would have easily... It would have been like... 6 times 6, 36. It'd be 42-18. So second tackle here for the Bulldogs. On the 20. Yeah, third tackle here for the Bulldogs now on their 25. Almost a breakthrough there for the Bulldogs, but it gets wrapped up. That is number 15. That is a Tony on their 40. And it's going to be an early kick here for the Bulldogs. And they're going to try to kick it out. And it goes out on the 10. They thought... I think Kenny died for it because he thought it was a 40-20, but it wasn't a 40-20, so it is all good. Are they trying to see if Kennedy touched that and it went out? That would be the ultimate sign of bad luck for the ball for Cronulla, but it's not. So it'll be possession here for Cronulla on their 10-metre line. 9 minutes 20 remaining. That is number 11. That is Nirakora. So now that's Hiratori now. Makes it to the 30 for the second tackle. Now Woods. Oh, it's still playing here. Did your brother win today? 4-4 draw. Really good performance from him because they played the same team in the preseason. They got belted 11-4. Now the Sharks still going here. On the third, they've got numbers on their side here. Kennedy. Oh, it's a bad pass to Dugan, and it's rolled out. So the Bulldogs... Oh, here we go! Here we go! There's handbags! Dugan and the Bulldogs players have gotten into it, and now there is handbags at the moment. They need to realise time is still going here. 8 minutes now left in this matchup. So it's going to be a scrum feed right near halfway here for the for the Bulldogs, sorry. So Dugan misses the pass. Who was it? So something happened. No, it wasn't Dugan, sorry. It was Kennedy and one of the Bulldogs players. I think it was Kennedy, and Kennedy started pushing on Meany, and all the Bulldogs players came in. It was like, "Ooh, I'll get you, son." But the problem is, though, you can't just, like, all-and-out swing. They've got to do, like, the pull the shirts and then get a jab in. Hang on, there's something here. Is there going to be potential sin bin here? For Kennedy, it'll be for Kennedy, probably. So hang on, it's going to be a penalty here for Cronulla. I don't know why, because it looks like the Kennedy instigated it against Meaney, but apparently no. So it's going to be a penalty here for Cronulla. I don't agree with that at all, unfortunately. I don't know why, because I think it's because they're thinking Meaney instigated it. But anyways, here's a penalty. The kick is now 25 metres away from the try line now, Cronulla. I don't know why. So here's Williams now for the first hit up. He gets brought down 15 metres away from the try line for the first tackle. How is that a Sharks penalty? I don't know. I think maybe because Meaney instigated a fight, instigated the actions from Kennedy, but I have no idea. So now Woods now gets brought down to the second tail 10. Could you show us your screen? GBJ gang, I unfortunately can't because of copyright issues. And now Talakai, 5 metres away from the try line now, third tackle. Now to Townsend. Now to Trindle. And it's given it off to Niokora, who gets held up on the... Is it second half or not yet? Yep, this is second half. There's 7 minutes left in this matchup. What time is it? It is 7:16 p.m. in Australia. Townsend, they've got numbers. Oh, and it's a knock on by Dugan. Dugan has knocked it on. Dugan has not had a good game here, so it's going to be a scrum feed for the Bulldogs. Wow. 6 minutes 20 remaining in this matchup. You got to think over these next couple of minutes, it's going to start pushing into dream period, like miracle periods for Cronulla. So Bulldogs now have got the set. Here's Hopewade for the first hit up. He gets brought down on the 15 for the first tackle. And here's the second tackle. Here's Meaney now. He gets it to the 25 for the second tackle. Now, third tackle here for the Bulldogs on their 35. 444 subs. We hit the 444. Thank you all for support. Oh, now it's a knock on here by the Bulldogs. 5 minutes 30 remaining. And Cronulla now have another chance to potentially score. They're going to scrum 35 metres away from the try line now. I have a feeling it's going to be this. The game's going to be delayed a little bit. So I'm going to try to, when I cross over, just immediately go and start the game. So the time has stopped. 5 minutes 32 remaining in this matchup. 35 metres out. The Cronulla Sharks. It's Flanagan. Gets off to Trindle. Now to Kennedy. Kennedy gets brought down on the 25. As Napa has come off the field for the Bulldogs. It's now Townsend. Gives it off to Talakai, sorry. He gets brought down on the 20 for the second tackle. Now to Townsend. Gives it off to Trindle. Now to Niokora, who gets brought down on the 10 for the third tackle. Now Trindle. Trindle tries to go himself. That's a big wrap up there by number 12, Smith. Fourth tackle, 5 metres out. As a Bulldogs player is down. He got caught in the middle of that infraction. And Napa is coming off, so it's going to be number 25. It's going to be Wakeham who comes on in these last minutes. It's number 14. That is Dietz. As Dietz is down at the moment. So his leg's twisted here, unfortunately, so it's a little bit of a problem there for him. Dietz is reaching for his ankle. This may look good for him. Dietz is down. He's grabbing his ankle. It's not looking good. So 4.5 minutes remaining. Still on the fourth tackle here for the Cronulla Sharks, but time has stopped. Will this get the doggies off the bottom of the ladder?
Finally made his first grade debut at the age of 26. This is just his second game. He's a school teacher out at Kensington.
My brother is 15, I think. I think. No, he's turning... Yeah, he's turning 15 this year. Brad Dietz, 3 runs, 34 metres, 20 tackles. He's in a bit of discomfort here with his ankle. Brandon Wakeman, first 18th man invoked. Hello, BMX99 GTA 5. I'm good, thanks. How are you, my friend? So number 25, Wakeman, who's making his second game. He's a school teacher, and it'll be the first time that this 18th man has been invoked. Has your brother ever had a bad injury in footy? Not that I know of, but he does play. I mean, technically, it's because he has cerebral palsy in his legs, so I think that kind of counts. But he's had that all his life. So here it is. Dietz coming off now. You do these for every game. I tried to, but I'm going to do for this round. I'm doing it for all the games. But I try to do as many as possible. So here we go now. So they're trying to get Dietz off the field. So Dietz can put weight on it. That is a good sign for him. So hopefully he does make a quick recovery.
4 minutes and 36 seconds left. What a big couple of plays coming up.
4:36 remaining here left. And it's on the fourth tackle here for Cronulla. So here comes Wakeham. And Zach. Oh, okay. So I'll call you Zach. So here he comes. Here comes Wakeham, making his second game. Who is a school teacher. The 18th man has officially been invoked for the first time. Fourth tackle, 5 minutes out. Woods gets brought down now, 5 metres out. Last tackle here for Cronulla. Flanagan, Townsend, sorry. And they got numbers. And Hiroti has finally scored. On the last tackle, Hiroti has scored, and it will be given. So it's 10 points to 18. With a kick to come. Wait, what? Oh, the fucking commentator bade me. He's like, oh, what's the referee indicating here? And he's like, oh, no, it's a try. So it's 18-10 now with a kick to come here. The Sharks need to take the kick really quickly. Hiroti finally gets his try after being over 3 times, but he finally gets it. Marvin Hiroti, most tries. He's the second for Cronulla so far this season. There's 4 minutes remaining now. It's a kick from the sideline here for the Cronulla Sharks. For Townsend. Broke my arm in 40 ages ago. Damn, that's very unfortunate to hear, Charles. Here's the kick. And he has nailed it! Beautiful, right near the post there. He has nailed it. Aaron Tucker, not a man until you've had a man. That is very much true. So 3 minutes 19 remaining. It is 12 to 18 in favour of the Bulldogs. Cronulla are not done yet. Ignore this timer here because the time in the game has been stopped. Great plays there by Hiroti. So now. So here's the kickoff here for the Bulldogs. As they go deep. I broke my collarbone and fractured my neck playing footy. That's sad to hear, JPJ. Game. So here's the first tackle here for, that is Talakia. Makes it to the 25 for the first tackle. Now it's Nikora, who makes it to the 35 for the second tackle. Trent Barrett standing and pacing around. You're about 20 seconds behind the radio. Wouldn't be surprised. So that's number 4. That is Jesse Ramian, who makes it to halfway for the third tackle. It makes it to the 45, actually. Third tackle. You can't give away set restart now. Oh, they've got numbers down the right side here. That's Kennedy, who gets brought down on the 30 for the fourth tackle. 30 metres away from the try line here. Now, Trendall gives it off to Nakora. Now, 25 metres out now for the fourth tackle. Hello, NSK. Nice to see you, mate. Now, Trendall goes for a kick on last tackle, and it's a normal kick here by number 13. Take by Waddell for the Bulldogs. 2 minutes remaining now. First tackle. And now Hopewade. And they're trying to drag Hopewade back, but he stays out 5 metres away now for the second tackle. Now that's number 15. That is a Tony for the Bulldogs, who makes it just shy of the 10-metre line for the third tackle. And now that's number 4. That is Allen, who makes it still the 10 for the fourth. Now Hopewade makes it to the 15 now. Last tackle here for the Bulldogs. They need to just boot it down the field. And they boot it. So now there's 85 seconds remaining now for Cronulla. Harodi makes it 35 metres away from the try line here. First tackle. Ramian now makes it to 30 metres away from the try line now for the second tackle. Now Woods gives it off to Trindle. Now to Wilton. Wilton now 15 metres away from the try line now for the third tackle. Townsend. To Trindle. They've got numbers the other side here. To Ramian. He should have passed to Hattori. He's trying to give it an offload there. It's still kept in. It's still play on. It's been knocked back. The Bulldog. Cronulla still have it, Townsend. Going the other side now. Wilton still going. They've got an offload here. They're inside the 10. Townsend. Now is giving it back to Brayley. Now to Trindle. Trindle to Ramian. There's 18 seconds remaining. Ramian. And Ramian gets brought down 5 metres away from the try line. Fourth tackle. There's 10 seconds remaining. This is it. Trindle. And he's just short of the line. And they've got to play it. And the whistle is gone. The Bulldogs have hung on. And the Bulldogs have gotten their first win of the season. That is one of the strongest defensive performances I've seen from a team under the pump the entire half. And the Bulldogs have won their first game of the season. What a brilliant game of football. And there it is. And now we got to immediately transfer over to the North Queensland Cowboys against the Canberra Raiders. But well done to the Bulldogs. Thank you all for watching, and give us a barbecue for it. The Dogs have won. We'll transfer over now to the other stream, so join me there if you want to hit. So thank